Hi everyone, welcome to In Nature Tarot. We are going to be doing a lovely pick a card all about kind of what is ending this year and what you are ringing in for the new year. What kind of energy are you going to be in? What kind of opportunities are you looking to manifest? This is just going to be a really fun video just to kind of, spark the energy of what the year 2022 could possibly be in store for you. So we are just going to get started with group 1, 2, and 3. Timestamps are going to be listed down below so you can fast forward to your group. And if you need more time, feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, I'll see you at your reading. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading all about what you're going to be ringing in this beautiful new year. If you chose this particular yellow stone, this is your reading. And so this is just a fun kind of reading to kind of get you inspired for what possibly, you're wanting to manifest for the year of 2022, what kind of energy you're already projecting out, and kind of where you're kind of headed. We're just going to kind of see what happens with the cards and see what they want to say and kind of just have some fun with it. So we're going to get started with your tarot. We have Death, we have 5 of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Swords here. Very, very interesting energy here that you're kind of shifting out of and then into, which makes a lot of sense. We have the Death card here, which kind of symbolizes kind of the inevitable. I mean, if you actually think about the topic of death, it is something that we know is inevitable and is eventually going to happen. And it's almost like it's an end of a cycle. It's an end of a way of thinking. It's an end of a being. It's an end of your old self. I feel like you're kind of shedding away the things that you just aren't cool with being anymore. Like you're just like, I'm sick of just being this person, and I want to be manifesting this new beginning of myself. And it's a very like realistic beginning. It's not like I'm gonna go to the gym every day and like have all these crazy New Year's resolutions. It's like a very realistic approach that you're coming into the new year with. You're like, okay, well, what are some things I'd like to long-term work on this year? Maybe for one of them, it's like you really want to be more smart with your money, to have a handle on your money, to not be afraid of money, to have money kind of work for you. I feel like, maybe the topics of a 401k or investing or stocks or buying like something big like a house seems to like perhaps a little daunting and like impossible. And this is saying that if you're willing to embrace this kind of newer side of you, it's time to get serious here. And I think this is definitely the kind of energy that you're kind of embracing, is this Queen of Swords energy here. You're starting to like really like get serious about what you want your life to be. And you're cutting away things that just don't serve you anymore. And I think you're really like sitting down, and I don't think this is going to happen overnight. I think this is a slow, realistic progression. But this is the kind of energy that you are putting out, stepping forward into this new year, is like new year, new me. It's time to get serious. It's time to like take full responsibility for what I eat, how I use my body, how I speak to myself, how I speak to other people, the choices that I make, like investing my money smarter. I have a book I actually just bought all about money and like learning about money and how to invest. And it's a very matter of the fact book, but I've been reading through it and I have fully been enjoying it. It's a little big, but this is the book I've been reading. And I always thought like these books were super cheesy and like, oh my gosh, like if I saw this on someone's bookshelf like 5-10 years ago, I'd be like, oh my God, you're one of those people. But it goes into just matter of fact, just everything that's intimidating about finances. And it seems like he just breaks it down in a really realistic way. So if you're looking to really get control of your money and like not be so afraid of like wanting to buy things and wanting to like live a rich life and wanting to like have a savings and have investments and like have your life together. Like this is saying like you're taking this time to get freaking serious. You're shedding these old belief systems, these old ways of being. You're educating yourself. You're learning new things. You're really expanding. You're having strong boundaries. Like you're really going into this new year with an big energetic shift of what is the person I want to become, and how do I get there, and how do I take the steps realistically to get there. And I think if finance is one of those, that could be a really good starting point. Or if that doesn't resonate with you as a book, do some research, watch some YouTube videos, research crypto or research like what is an NFT, because that's like a big new thing. And don't be afraid of expanding yourself, like leveling yourself up. I feel like there's a little hesitancy here with the Death card, of course, to open yourself up to that change, that shift, because it's a little scary, isn't it? But like you are ready, like you have this kind of energy of wanting to shift into a bigger, better, wiser person, if you will. So let's see, we're going to pull just a couple more cards here. Which one is that? One more. Okay. So we got the Hierophant coming out. We got Judgment, and we have the King of Wands. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like you're getting serious, you're getting balanced. I feel like you're like totally okay with just going with the flow. I feel like even though you're going into this year with this energy of getting serious, it's also like very lighthearted and like kind of just kind of listening to like your intuition more and like following what feels good and what makes you happy, and like kind of just getting fun and creative with it, like seeing like what the possibilities you can manifest and you can create, and as well as I think this year there's going to be retribution for karmic situations. I think there's going to be a big shift of people that have wronged you, or you've been wronged. Like, I think you're going to start seeing your good karma come back to you. What is it? Dharma? Your dharma's coming back to you. There's almost like this energetic shift of the past 2-3 years. All this hard work and determination and being the bigger person is about to pay off. And I feel like as well, like with the Hierophant here, I definitely feel like your connection with your religion or your spiritual beliefs is going to be a very important part of your year. I feel like you're just going to take rituals more seriously. You're going to really, ask for more guidance. You're going to really be like tapping into that more spiritual side of yourself. To help you get through these choices and decisions and clarity and like feeling good. But overall, I just feel this really fierce kind of energy coming from you. And as well, I think you're going to be attracting some really interesting people because you're going to be shifting your energy into this Queen of Swords, King of Wands energy, where like you're going to see people drop off around you, but you're also going to see people come in because of what you're shifting your energy into. You're going to have to shift new people in, if you will, if that makes sense. All right, let's get your beautiful self-care oracle. We have drink tea. And I feel like this is like very, do it in like a ritual way, you know, do it in part of your practice, or just including more tea and that ritual aspect of tea, maybe buying yourself like a really beautiful tea set with a teapot and like beautiful loose leaf teas. And like, I'd recommend Etsy. Etsy has some really beautiful like things on there. Yeah, I think just like taking things slow, but like having fun. That's the energy you're in. And we have, for your affirmation, there is a solution to every problem. Yeah, and I think like you are just really in that mindset of digging yourself out of these like holes that you feel like you've gotten yourself stuck in. Like this is the year where you're like, all right, I'm going to chip away at these things and get myself out of these holes so I can feel better and move forward and be like that badass person I want to be. And then on the back of it, it says, there is an ever-ready power that helps me meet and overcome every challenge and crisis in my life. Yeah, there's definitely this energy of you shifting into a more take less-ish kind of person. Like you just are becoming a really beautiful version of yourself. And I think that's a really powerful energy to start the new year with. So that's all I have for you, Group 1. I hope you enjoyed this fun little New Year's reading. Feel free to give the video a like, a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. Hi, Group 2. Welcome to your really fun New Year's, kind of what you're bringing into the new year, kind of energetic reading. We're going to kind of just see what the cards want to touch upon. But I'm meaning for this to be more of like, what are your intentions with the new year? What kind of energy are you sitting in now? Where are you kind of growing? What are you going to be like walking into the new year with? We're going to kind of dive into that. So let's see what we have for you. Queen of Pentacles, we love to see it. King of Swords and Eight of Pentacles. What are you building? Wow, I feel like this is very powerful. I feel like you've really been working on something for the past 1, 2, 3, whatever years. Like you've really put in hard work, dedication, discipline, your soul into it, your blood, sweat, and tears into it, and not in like a really negative way, but in a really beautiful way, because it is something that you're like, I know this is taking a while to build, but I trust the process because I want to build it with a strong foundation, and I trust the path. And so like this year you are walking in like still on that grind, baby. Like you're still like, you still have all your goals in place. You're chipping away at them like day by day. You're taking breaks when you need to. You're enjoying life when you need to. But you're like, your focus, your main focus is on this project. And whatever this is that you're creating. The pentacles are so interesting because sometimes, you know, it's career focused, but it could also be just creating something stable and solid. And it could even be like you are wanting to create a family or better family dynamics. It could also be. It doesn't have to be specifically career. I think there's a mix of you both here. But I do get a focus that, like, yeah, it's like whatever you've been nurturing and growing and like watering every day, you know, is the one thing that you are walking into 2022, and like, you know, people are seeing like how serious you are. They're also seeing like how just smart you are, and like how nurturing you are with this. Like, it's not just something that you're doing for fame and glory or money. It's something that truly feels fulfilling. It feels like a calling. It feels like I'm good at this. People like it. I like it. I'm liking the people I'm creating this with, or like including in this journey, if it is a career, if it's family, whatever it is. And family can also be like your friend circle, reconnecting those relationships that you already have. You know, it can be so much. But I just get this really strong energy. The Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, this just, you're on that grind. Like, you're just walking into the new year, like, in the mindset of like, it's just another day. I'm still going to be doing my goals. I'm still going to be working on my things. I'm still going to be getting my life in order. Like, it's not just going to start on the new year. It's like, I've already been doing this, but I'm going to continue to do it. And I'm going to continue to fluctuate with the changes, and try to always like bring like a really fun creativity and like new ideas into it. If there's like, you know, hiccups, I'm totally willing to like, you know, sit back and reassess and like rethink. You know, it's just like you're a thinker. You're like, okay, that didn't work. What else could we do? Could we do it a different way? Could we try this, try that? Like, what else can we do? But I feel like the year you're just walking in, like, I get the visual of you just at a door and just flinging it wide open and walking into a party, and there's like this glowing light behind you, and everyone, like, the record scratches and everyone turns to like look at you, and they're like, holy crap, like, hello, like intimidated, like inspired, like jaws dropping on the floor, like, who the heck is this person? And it's almost like you've been like working on this stuff in private. And it's almost like the year you're just walking in, like, here I am in my full glory, in all my ideas, in all of my creations, in all of the things that I'm going to continue to do. Because it's a new year, it doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep going even harder with my goals, you know? So let's see what else we have for you, group 2. I don't know what else we can touch upon, but let's see. Anything else? 5 of Cups. Queen of Coins again. Oh my gosh. The Queen of Pentacles coming out twice. Like, you might be... your mindset is on that coin, baby. Like, you are just like, let's make the money, and not in a greedy, selfish way. It's because you need money to be doing the things that you need to do, and we need money on a physical realm to be able to do things. And having money isn't an evil, but you are definitely focused on creation, nurturing that creation, like honoring it, making money, giving it away, like money just flowing, like just all of it. Like, you were just money. And that's not bad. You know, I feel like some people are like, oh, you should really be thinking other things. It's like, no, you can think about money. Like, why is it wrong to think about money? Why is it wrong to have a lot of money? Why is it wrong to want money or to want nice things? Like, we're all human. We're human, and we're sent to like be on this planet, or whatever you want to think of it as, but we're all here to enjoy these things that the world has to offer, these inventions, these beautiful things, these whatever it is. Like, we're meant to like have these things. And with the Five of Cups here, I feel like you don't have time for this energy anymore. You are just like, maybe you're even like, you've closed yourself off emotionally, because you're just not focused on that. But I feel like you're just not in this energy, like you're leaving that behind. And then here you are walking over a bridge, like with the moonlight guiding you, just trusting your intuition and like trusting the guidance and trusting like the journey and the timing and the pacing. Like it's like a very laissez-faire energy. It's like I'm in no rush to get to my goals because I know they are happening. I know it's manifesting. With the Queen of Coins twice, it is happening. It is definitely happening. And I think this year is going to bring like some really beautiful like blessings because of it. Because you're not focused on wasting your time and energy in things that just don't serve you. They don't feel good. They don't serve you. They're not fulfilling you in any way. So you're just like, why bother? And that's not to say that love won't be in your life. I get it more as like this is like more of like a negative mindset or just past problems or past people. You're just not bringing them in to the year. You're leaving that energy behind. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, so for your self-care oracle, we have sweet treats. I get this energy as like making sure that you do reward yourself. Yes, you are focused. Yes, you're determined. Yes, you're like on track for your goals, but it's also like remembering to pause and appreciate the little things, to, celebrate your little tiny wins, to celebrate your successes, your small successes, because like, otherwise you're just like, what is the ultimate goal? If you never like celebrate and enjoy the journey, like, stop once in a while and treat yourself to something really nice, to reward yourself for all the hard work, like take a little vacation, get a massage, like, go out to a really nice like dinner and like dress up super fancy, like treat yourself to something good. If you get to a lovely mile marker, treat yourself. All right. And for your affirmation, we have, I allow others to be themselves. All right. I love others by allowing them to be who they are. By learning to accept myself, I'm also learning how to accept others. Yeah, I get that as this kind of like strange energy. It's like you're just allowing things to flow, things to be. You're just, what you want and you're just focused on that. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. So that's all I have for you, group 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to give the video a like or a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. Hi, group 3. Welcome to kind of the energy that you're going to be ringing in the new year with. This reading is going to be just all about what kind of energies you want to be manifesting and you're bringing into the new year, things that you're leaving behind, what you're creating. Kind of, we're just going to see what the cards kind of want to say and go from there. Let's start with your tarot. We have the Knight card, which is a special one in this deck. We have 2 of Swords, and we have the 3 of Pentacles there. All right, I get the energy that you're kind of figuring out what works for you. I get the energy of like schedule, like you're finding like the rhythm, the flow of what works for like you best, to help you with your goals. For the Knight card, I just keep on getting like the fact that maybe you're more of a night owl, or maybe you're more creative in the evening, and so you're able to figure out maybe a different job that allows you to have this schedule and allows you to have the freedom to have free time instead of like being on a schedule that doesn't work for you. I feel like it's kind of an interesting energy of like, you're figuring out what works for you and you're making choices based on how well you know yourself right now and like how far you've gotten to know yourself at this point. And I feel like you know really well what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And you're making like choices. Like I feel like in the beginning of the year, maybe the first 6 months, you're really making some like interesting choices that kind of shift you to be able to like feel better, is the kind of energy I'm getting. Things that really make you feel like you're able to tap into yourself more, your intuition, your creative side, maybe that more introverted side, the side that just enjoys maybe more nature, walking in the moonlight. Maybe you're going to be moving to a place that has more nature, or it's interesting. It's like I think there's a lot of you watching, but it's definitely like making choices that fit your lifestyle and how you function as a person, instead of just working something to just pay a bill. Or maybe you're just even changing your habits, your morning routine, your evening routine. You're kind of just learning what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Maybe it's like, I like coffee in the morning, but I feel like I do better if I start with a tea in the morning and then have coffee maybe an hour or so later. Things like that. You're kind of just readjusting your routines and rituals and schedules. But like doing this is also like, it's making things easier. It feels more peaceful. Like it feels more like you have a lot more energy. Like it just feels like the flow is better. And then with the Three of Pentacles there, I feel like you're going to start like finding your people, your creative circle, your like friends. There's almost like this energy of just finding people that fit your niche or fit your sense of humor, or just like maybe even like gaming. Maybe you're really into gaming, and I feel like you're going to be finding like your best friend that also likes to game, and you play the same games, and it's just like it fits and it works, and you guys like each other. Obviously use it as an example. If you don't play games, you don't play games, but there's almost like this collaborative energy, and it could be in a project that you're working on, something that you're wanting to manifest, something that maybe you've had an idea of recently or to be having recently. Is that a sentence? Something that you like, it's going to pop into your head soon. But there's almost this collaborative kind of energy coming through, whether that's in friendship, career, just interestingly, like, yeah, you're finding what works for you. That's the kind of energy that you're kind of walking in the door with, which is really exciting. And I think overall, it's just going to feel like you have a better grasp on yourself and who you want to be and where you want to go. I think it's going to make choices a lot easier. Whereas before, you didn't really know up from down, left from right. You felt confused and lost. You didn't really know which way to go. But now you're just like, I know which way to go. I get this. I'm totally there. Interesting, back of the deck is Star. Yeah, there's this hopeful energy coming through. This energy of like, I don't know what's on the other side, but I'm really excited to find out. It seems like a really fun journey to get to the other side. There's this curiosity as well inside you. That's really interesting. Oop, on the floor. Queen of Wands. Let's see what else messages pop through for you. Group 3. Ooh, Sun. Interesting. And we have 7 of Wands. Very interesting energy on the back, which is like all about, there's a lot of like fire, which is before there was a lot of night, internal, reworking the more internal aspects of you, the evening side of you, if you will. And then here, this is your outward presentation, if you will. And it's like, once you find your path, there's this determination here with the 7 of Wands, where you're kind of just like working hard to get to something. Like Queen of Wands, like there's this fire that gets sparked inside you. And it could even just be as simple as like you just feel whole and happy and excited with life. You just feel good, glowing. I just get glowing a lot. You just feel like this like energy of, you just feel like you finally fit in your own skin. Is that a weird phrase? But it just feels like things are just fitting and you're starting to like get your soul back, your fire back. And you're willing to like, I don't know, just kind of stretch yourself out there for the possibilities. There's a lot of like expansive curiosity here. Yeah, this is really fun energy. It's completely new for you. It doesn't feel familiar. It's a little like intimidating, but it's only because you don't know these feelings. You don't know what it feels like to feel like put together and like happy in your own body and like feeling good and feeling comfortable and feeling like attractive and feeling powerful and feeling like you have it all. And even if you don't really know where you're going, you trust because you have this feeling that you're being led perfectly. Does this make sense? I hope so. Let's see what else we have for you. Group 3. Oh, love it. Positive affirmations are incredible. Like they're good, but it's also like you have to be realistic about it. You can't just be in a crappy mood and say, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. That sounds a little insane. But making sure that you have gratitude for what you do have, but not to be naive about positive affirmations. And if you are feeling down or like sad or whatever, like it's okay to have those feelings. And when I usually feel down or depressed or anxious, I tell myself, I know we're feeling a little sad and that's okay. I accept that I'm feeling sad today. And maybe my positive affirmations aren't going to really be so high, but I know that I'll be shifting out of this and I know it's temporary, and like just giving yourself permission to just be and to feel. Because I feel like when people are like, oh, just be positive, that can be really toxic if you're dealing with something, and so it's like, I find the best way to deal with emotions is to just accept them and to let them flow. And maybe you need to go have a good cry, maybe you need to take a bath, maybe you need to go talk to someone, maybe you need to get a therapist, maybe you need to get a pet, like anything that kind of helps you navigate those feelings. And like, don't beat yourself up about feeling like that. And know that you will be coming back. And even if you're feeling sad, you can be like, you know what? I feel sad, but I choose to love myself and I know I'll be getting better soon. I'm getting better every day. That's a beautiful way to phrase it. Instead of just being like, I'm a POS, I'm really anxious, I'm ugly, blah, blah, blah. Try to just know that your brain is controllable and that your monkey brain is hardwired for this like weird, it's just such a weird thing. And it's all like your subconscious. And so It's interesting because this positive affirmation, I think, is very appropriate as the topic we're talking about. It is only a thought, and a thought can be changed for sure. All right, my thoughts and words will create my future. My thoughts form the experiences of tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year. So, just being aware of what you're thinking, how you're speaking to yourself, and being kinder to yourself during those times where you maybe need a little bit more care, and making sure that you take the time to mother yourself and care for yourself and do whatever you need to during those times and allow it to just be. So that's all I have for you, group 3. I hope you enjoyed this. Give the video a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel called. Until next time, take care of yourself.